Chosen ones. Who are you and what did you do? Spiritual wisdom. Who looks outside? Dreams. Who looks inside? Awakens. Carl Jung. Welcome to Spiritual Wisdom. If you've found yourself here, it's no accident. This moment was destined to find you because you're not just anyone, you're a chosen one. Today, we're diving into the energy that's shifting in your life, the magnetic force drawing opportunities and eyes your way. Ask yourself, who are you really? What did you do to spark this change? Share your thoughts in the comments and type 77 if this message resonates. It's your way of signaling the universe that you're ready to embrace your transformation. Hit play and let this message awaken the deeper truths within you. Let's unlock your potential together. Chapter 1. Awakening to your true identity. Awakening to your true identity is a profound journey of rediscovery, peeling back layers of societal expectations and self-doubt to reveal the authentic essence that has always been within you. It's not about becoming someone new, but uncovering the power and potential that has been hidden beneath the weight of fear, insecurities, and the opinions of others. Those fleeting moments of clarity when your spirit felt alive and unstoppable were not coincidences. They were whispers from the universe, guiding you toward the purpose you were always meant to fulfill. This is the moment you let go of the narratives that no longer serve you and embrace the unshakable truth of who you are. As the old layers fall away, clarity emerges like sunlight breaking through clouds, illuminating a path that was always there but hidden. Choices that once seemed overwhelming now align effortlessly with your purpose. As fear loosens its grip and confidence takes its place. This alignment is not a fleeting feeling, but a transformative state, a deep understanding that your actions now flow naturally with your higher intentions. This is the essence of awakening, stepping into the truth of your identity and embodying it fully, no longer questioning your worth or doubting your direction. This transformation doesn't go unnoticed. The energy you exude as you embrace your true self radiates outward, influencing those around you in unexpected ways. Some are drawn to your authenticity, inspired by the strength and confidence you project, while others may feel unsettled, unsure of how to react to the shift they sense. This dynamic is a natural part of the journey, a reflection of the spiritual energy you now carry and the way it disrupts the ordinary. Your awakening creates a ripple effect, not just in your life but in the lives of those who cross your path, offering inspiration to some and a challenge to others. The gift of awakening is the clarity to see yourself as you truly are, unburdened by the illusions of the past. It is an unshakable trust in the path unfolding before you, a deep sense of purpose that guides every step. This identity, this power, is not something you need to seek. It is something you have always had, waiting for the moment when you are ready to embrace it. You are stepping into a role of profound importance, not just for your own growth, but for the transformation of those around you. This is who you are, a beacon of light, a force of change, and a chosen one with a mission only you can fulfill. Have you ever felt a moment of clarity, like a whisper from the universe, reminding you of your true self? If so, share your experience in the comments, or if you're not sure what to say, type "awakened" to resonate with this journey. Chapter 2. The Power Within. Something profound is happening within you, a transformation so significant that it's reshaping how you perceive the world and your place in it. Over the past weeks, months, or even years, you've experienced moments of clarity, resilience, and understanding that once seemed out of reach. This is the beginning of a spiritual awakening, a journey into the depths of your true self, where hidden strengths and untapped potential are coming to light. The challenges that once seemed insurmountable now feel like lessons, stepping stones guiding you toward something greater. Every experience you've had, every trial you've overcome, has been preparing you for this exact moment of realization. This shift is not just internal. It radiates outward, subtly but powerfully altering the way people interact with you. Your energy carries a resonance of truth, purpose, and confidence that others can feel even if they can't explain it. Some are drawn to your light, finding comfort and inspiration in your presence, while others might feel unsettled, unsure of how to navigate the intensity of your transformation. These reactions are natural, because the frequency you now embody is extraordinary. It disrupts the ordinary and challenges those around you to reflect on their own paths. This awakening is not about acquiring something new, but about unveiling what has always been within you. As this energy grows, it attracts new opportunities, relationships, and insights that align with your purpose. You may find yourself surrounded by people who truly see you, who resonate with your newfound clarity, and who encourage your growth. These connections are no accident. They are part of the universal alignment that comes with stepping into your power. With every interaction and decision, you're becoming a living example of transformation. Someone who not only embraces change, but embodies it. Your presence is now a force that cannot be ignored. Wherever you go, you leave a mark, not just through your actions, but through the energy you carry. This transformation is not temporary. It is a permanent shift into a new chapter of your life, one filled with purpose, alignment, and impact. As you continue on this path, let this energy guide you, trusting that it is leading you exactly where you need to be. Every step forward is a step into your fullest potential, and with it comes the power to inspire, uplift, and transform the world around you. This is not the end, but the beginning of a remarkable journey into the person you were always meant to become. If you are ready to embrace this transformation and step into your true power, comment below, "I am awakened." Chapter 3. Stepping into your new identity as a chosen one. You are now stepping into a pivotal chapter of your life, one where the layers of doubt and limitation fall away to reveal the powerful, abundant self that has always existed within you. This transformation is not about becoming someone new, but returning to your true essence, an identity rooted in purpose, strength, and clarity. The journey begins by releasing the patterns and beliefs that no longer serve you, those remnants of fear and hesitation that have held you back. As they dissolve, what emerges is a version of you fully aligned with the flow of abundance and joy. Imagine this new identity as a state of being where you no longer strive for success or happiness, but instead attract them effortlessly. This is the power of alignment, the foundation of the law of attraction, where your inner energy resonates so strongly with your desires that they naturally manifest into reality. Every decision you make reinforces this connection, bringing you closer to the life you've always envisioned. It's not about chasing wealth or fulfillment, it's about embodying the energy of prosperity, confidence, and grace, allowing them to flow into your life with ease. As you walk this path, your perspective on abundance shifts. Wealth is no longer a distant goal, but an extension of who you are. It amplifies your ability to create, to uplift, and to make a difference. Success becomes more than a personal achievement. It's a tool to expand your positive impact on the world. With every step, you build a life that reflects not only your highest potential, but also the strength and resilience of the journey that brought you here. This alignment brings a profound sense of peace and empowerment. Challenges that once felt overwhelming now transform into opportunities for growth. You navigate life with an inner strength that radiates outward, inspiring those around you. Living in this state means recognizing your role as a co-creator of your reality, someone who shapes their world through thoughts, intentions, and actions. Every moment becomes a chance to express your purpose, leaving behind a ripple effect of positivity and transformation. Letting go of the past becomes a key element in this transformation. The fears, doubts, and beliefs that once defined you no longer have a place in your story. They served their purpose, teaching you valuable lessons, but now they must be released. In their place, you create space for clarity, strength, and a deep connection to the abundant energy of the universe. Each step forward reaffirms your alignment with the life you are destined to live. As this new identity solidifies, consistency becomes essential. Every action you take from this empowered state strengthens your connection to abundance. Living with this mindset is not about achieving perfection, but embracing progress, choosing each day to align with the person you are becoming. This commitment to growth, to embracing the present and shaping your future, transforms not only your life, but also the lives of those you touch. Through this journey, you realize that abundance is not something you receive, it's something you create. Your energy, your choices, and your purpose shape the blessings that flow into your life. This realization deepens your gratitude for every experience, every challenge, and every lesson that has brought you to this moment. Each day becomes an opportunity to live fully, to embrace your potential, and to share your light with the world. You are no longer simply living, you are thriving, aligned with a purpose that guides you toward a life of fulfillment and joy. If this message speaks to you, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Your transformation into the chosen one starts now, and every step forward brings you closer to embracing your true power and purpose. Chapter 4. Trusting the timing of your journey. On the path of awakening, one of the greatest challenges you'll encounter is learning to trust the timing of your journey. There's a deep, almost instinctual urge within you to hurry up, to push forward, to reach your purpose without delay. It's as if there's an unspoken deadline for your destiny, an inner clock ticking down to something you feel you must achieve. For many men, particularly those in their 30s to 60s, this pressure can feel overwhelming. The idea that time is slipping away, that you've missed opportunities or haven't yet fully realized your potential. But here's the thing. Divine timing is not something to be rushed or forced. It isn't about waiting for the right moment. It's about being in perfect alignment with it when the time comes. Just as the seasons change in their own rhythm, or the stars follow a pattern in the sky, so too does your path unfold exactly as it's meant to. This is where trust becomes the key. Trust that the universe is not holding you back, but guiding you, gently placing you where you need to be. It may feel like things are moving slower than you desire, but in reality, every step, every delay is part of a greater plan. A plan that is unfolding precisely as it should. Think about it. Without those moments of stillness, without those pauses where nothing seems to happen, you wouldn't be ready for what's coming next. You might not be open to the right opportunities, people, or experiences if you hadn't taken that time to reflect, learn, and grow. The timing isn't about the world moving at your pace. It's about the world aligning with your own rhythm. The truth is, nothing is wasted. Every part of your journey, whether it feels like progress or like standing still, has purpose. And sometimes the greatest action is in the waiting, the preparation, and the trusting. So instead of rushing, focus on being present in the moment. This is where the real work of the spirit is done, when you accept that you are not on your own timeline, but part of something much bigger than yourself. Through this alignment, everything will fall into place at the perfect time. And when it does, you'll realize that every step, every twist, every turn has led you exactly where you needed to be. This is the essence of spirituality. Surrendering to a higher rhythm and trusting that your path is unfolding in its perfect time. The universe, in all its wisdom, has a plan for you, and it is leading you toward greatness step by step at the exact right time. Chapter 5. viewing challenges as catalysts for growth. Gratitude is a powerful force that transforms your life from the inside out. It's more than just a simple act of saying thank you. When you truly embrace gratitude, it becomes a magnetic energy that aligns you with the vibrational frequency of abundance. Every time you express gratitude, you're not just acknowledging the blessings you already have, you're actively inviting more blessings to flow into your life. It's like you're sending a signal to the universe that you're open to receive what it has to offer. This practice of appreciation becomes a force that attracts wealth, success, and fulfillment. For example, imagine every small moment of thankfulness, whether it's appreciating a quiet morning, the support of a friend, or a warm meal as a beacon shining out into the universe. Each time you express that gratitude, it's like you're planting a seed of positive energy. And over time, those seeds grow into more abundant opportunities, deeper connections, and greater success. In our daily lives, it's easy to fall into the trap of focusing on what we lack. We constantly measure ourselves against others or worry about what we don't have. Yet the real shift happens when we take a moment to reflect on all that we already possess. The roof over our heads, the love of family and friends, even the small everyday joys we often overlook, are all blessings that deserve our appreciation. When we practice gratitude, we are tuning into a higher frequency of abundance, and suddenly, we start to notice more of the good things around us. It's not about ignoring the challenges we face. It's about recognizing that even in the midst of difficulty, there are always blessings to be found. The more we focus on these blessings, the more the universe responds, bringing us even more. Take Sarah, for instance. After struggling with unemployment for months, she decided to make gratitude a daily practice. Every morning, she wrote down 3 things she was thankful for. At first, it felt small, even insignificant. But as she continued, she began to notice a shift in her energy. She felt more hopeful, more open to opportunities. Soon after, job offers started rolling in, and connections she hadn't expected started appearing. What changed? Her mindset. By focusing on gratitude, she aligned herself with the energy of abundance, and the universe responded. The simple act of being grateful for what she had, rather than focusing on what was missing, opened the door for new possibilities. Gratitude is a spiritual awakening. It shifts your perspective, turning your focus away from lack and toward abundance. It is not a passive practice. It's a conscious, powerful act of drawing more good things into your life. When you cultivate this mindset, you begin to see the world through a different lens. The blessings you once took for granted now shine brightly. And the more you express gratitude, the more the universe delivers. This is the essence of the law of attraction. The energy you put out is the energy you get back. When you embrace gratitude, you send out a frequency that pulls abundance toward you. The message is clear. Gratitude is the key to unlocking a life of abundance. By acknowledging and appreciating what you have, you create the space for even greater blessings to flow into your life. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect circumstances. It's about making the choice right now to appreciate what you have and watch as the universe responds in kind. The spiritual awakening that comes from gratitude is a journey, one that deepens your connection to yourself, to others, and to the world around you. Do you see challenges as opportunities for growth? If so, drop a yes in the comments below and share your thoughts with others who are on a similar journey of transformation. Let's keep the conversation going and inspire each other to rise through adversity. Chapter 6. Embracing gratitude as a magnet for abundance. You are on the verge of stepping into a powerful transformation, one that's been waiting for you all along. It's not about becoming someone new, but rather uncovering the person you've always been, hidden beneath layers of doubt, limiting beliefs, and self-imposed boundaries. This isn't a reinvention, it's a revelation of your true potential, a stripping away of everything that has kept you from fully embracing the abundant life that is rightfully yours. As you embrace this transformation, you'll realize that you've always had the strength, the wisdom, and the power to live the life you desire. All of those qualities have been inside you, waiting for the moment when you would be ready to step into them. Now is that moment. The time has come to release the old patterns that no longer serve your highest good, to let go of the fears and doubts that have held you back, and to step into a new version of yourself, one that radiates confidence, clarity, and inner peace. This is not just a shift in mindset, it is a deep, spiritual awakening. It's knowing deep within you that you are worthy of the success, the love, and the joy you've been dreaming about. The law of attraction is constantly at work, bringing you closer to what you focus on. When you align with your true self, everything around you starts to shift. You attract the people, the opportunities, and the experiences that resonate with your elevated vibration. Imagine living with a clear sense of purpose, a life where you are no longer held back by past mistakes or negative self-talk. Every step you take is grounded in unwavering confidence. You are now aligned with abundance, with everything you've ever wanted flowing toward you, because you've finally aligned yourself with your highest potential. The universe has always been conspiring in your favor, but now, with your renewed perspective, you can see it clearly. This new identity you're stepping into isn't foreign to you. It's always been there, waiting for you to acknowledge it and claim it as your own. As you let go of the things that no longer serve you, you open the door to a life of limitless possibilities. The person you're becoming is someone who is fearless, unapologetic, and fully aligned with the prosperous life that has always been your birthright. You no longer need to seek validation from others or doubt your worth. You are worthy of all the blessings that are flowing toward you, and now you're ready to receive them. In this space of growth and expansion, remember the words of the great motivational speaker, Tony Robbins. The only limit to your impact is your imagination and commitment. It's time to break free from the constraints of your past and step fully into your power. You are meant for greatness, and now you are beginning to see just how limitless you truly are. Your journey is not about becoming someone else. It's about fully embodying who you've always been. The time to step into your greatness is now. Chapter 7. Embracing the flow of abundance. Now that you've embraced your true identity, it's time to tap into a life of abundant flow, a flow that doesn't just pertain to financial wealth, but extends far deeper into your spiritual journey. This flow is about connecting with an energy that nurtures every aspect of your existence and brings you into alignment with continuous fulfillment. When you step into this spiritual abundance, you're no longer just getting by, you're thriving. Your life moves with ease, as if every part of your being is supported by the effortless rhythm of prosperity that surrounds you. In this state of flow, you're not constantly striving or struggling to reach your dreams. Instead, you're in harmony with the universe, trusting that what you need will come naturally when the time is right. Picture abundance not as a distant goal or something you have to chase, but as the natural state of your life. It's the unseen force that guides you, nurtures you, and supports your every step. It's in the relationships you build, the health you maintain, the career that unfolds. Everything flows toward you when you align with this energy. But the real key to spiritual and material abundance is learning to let go of struggle and align with the flow. When you understand the power of the universe, you stop seeing life as a series of challenges to be overcome and begin seeing it as an opportunity to harmonize with a greater force at work. Your goals no longer require constant effort. They begin to unfold effortlessly. And the beautiful part? The more you trust this rhythm, the more the universe provides for you in ways you never imagined. Spirituality isn't about avoiding life's challenges. It's about how you approach them. It's recognizing that every experience, no matter how tough, is a lesson that brings you closer to your true purpose. When you tap into the spiritual flow, you gain clarity and peace that allows you to handle life's obstacles with grace. It's about embracing the present moment and understanding that everything you need is already available to you in abundance. Your work, your relationships, your health, all of it is connected. The abundance of life flows through each of these aspects, and when you align with that energy, you become an active participant in your own growth and success. In practical terms, living in the flow means making conscious decisions that align with your true self. It's about setting intentions from a place of spiritual alignment, rather than from a place of fear or lack. When you know who you truly are, you stop making decisions based on external pressures or societal expectations, and instead, you create a life that reflects your deepest values and aspirations. As you continue on this path, your abundance will manifest in ways that go beyond what you can see in the material world. It will show up in peace of mind, stronger connections, and a deep sense of purpose. The truth is, the flow is always there, ready to support you. But you must be open to it, trust it, and allow it to work through you. Abundance isn't just a destination, it's a way of being. It's about understanding that you are part of something much bigger than yourself. And when you surrender to that flow, your life becomes a testament to the power of spiritual alignment. So, step fully into your new identity and let the rhythm of prosperity guide you to places you've only dreamed of. The universe is waiting to meet you where you are, no struggle required. Chapter 8. Living as the Chosen One. Chosen One, you've reached an incredible stage in your spiritual awakening. You have embraced your true identity, trusting the timing of your journey, and have transformed challenges into powerful lessons that have fueled your growth. Each phase of your path has been guiding you closer to the life that was always meant for you. And now, you're ready to step into it with full confidence. Along the way, you've learned the art of gratitude, and abundance flows through you because you've aligned yourself with these energies. Every experience, good or bad, has prepared you for this moment, where you're no longer just surviving, but thriving in the fullness of your being. It's important to remember that everything you desire is already in motion, on its way to you, even if you don't see it yet. The universe has already started to align with your intentions, and your spiritual awakening has created the space for new blessings to flow into your life. You've done the inner work, and now it's time to trust that the things you've been waiting for, success, love, peace, are all being drawn to you at the perfect time. This is a reminder that the journey itself is just as important as the destination. Every challenge you've faced has been an essential part of this process, and now that you stand at the threshold of your new reality, you are more than prepared to walk boldly into it. The key now is to continue nurturing that energy within you. Your spiritual awakening isn't just about what you can receive, it's about what you can embody. The world around you is shifting, and with your awakened self, you have the power to influence it. The energy you radiate is magnetic, attracting what aligns with your higher purpose. The more you step into your authentic power, the more the universe conspires to support you. You are the creator of your own reality, and every decision you make from here on out is a step toward the life you've always dreamed of. In this phase of your awakening, remember to stay grounded. Trust the process and be open to receiving all the blessings that are already on their way to you. This is your time to rise, to claim the life that has always been yours, and to live it with grace, power, and unwavering faith. The universe is waiting to support you in ways you've never imagined before. Chosen ones, you are not just individuals, you are warriors of light, breaking free from the chains of limitation and stepping into your true power. What you've done is nothing short of extraordinary, and the world needs your energy now more than ever. Keep shining, keep rising. If this message resonated with you, Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Spiritual Wisdom. Tap the notification bell so you never miss out on our upcoming videos. Stay empowered and remember, your journey is just beginning. Chosen ones. God, let your mum be toxic for your spiritual awakening. Rise higher. Spiritual Wisdom. Sometimes, the only way to reach the mountaintop is to rise above the valley. Welcome back to Spiritual Wisdom. Today, we're diving deep into a journey that many of us know too well. The journey of rising above adversity, even when that adversity comes from those closest to us. If you've ever wondered why your relationship with your mother felt heavy or challenging, you're not alone. The truth is, sometimes God places these hurdles not to break us, but to build us up, to sharpen us for a greater purpose. Have you ever felt that pull towards something higher, something that makes the struggles worth it? Comment below and share your experience. Let's support each other on this journey to rise higher. Remember, every trial is part of your divine preparation. So let's begin this powerful exploration into why you were chosen to overcome. Sometimes the path to greatness is lonely, even painful, but chosen. This separation, this distance you feel from others, especially from those closest to you, like your mother, is not a punishment, but a divine preparation. It's part of a larger spiritual journey, guiding you toward discovering your unique purpose and unlocking your highest potential. Throughout life, many of us encounter challenging relationships, and for some, that challenge starts at home. It's a heavy truth to carry when the one who should nurture, support, and uplift you, a mother, becomes the one who may sow doubt, criticism, or even create a toxic environment. But in moments like these, there's a crucial message hidden in the trials. God sometimes allows this very separation because He knows that for you to reach your calling, to fulfill your purpose, you must rise above the limitations set before you. When we're meant for greatness, the journey often begins with isolation, with a severing of familiar ties. This separation isn't meant to break you, it's meant to mold you, shaping the resilience, strength, and independence that only comes from standing on your own. Spirituality isn't only about comfort, it's about growth and transformation. Imagine a seed buried deep within the soil. It's in that darkness, away from light and warmth, that it starts its journey. Slowly but surely, the seed pushes its way through the soil, stretching toward the sun, drawn by a purpose it may not understand, but feels with every fiber of its being. This, dear one, is much like your journey. God has placed you in situations where you felt unseen, unheard, perhaps misunderstood, because through these experiences, He is calling you to step into your true self. Your hardships are not a denial of love, but a divine redirection, urging you to tap into an inner strength that could only be forged in the fires of adversity. Each hardship you've faced has laid down the groundwork for an unshakable foundation of character, a depth of spirit, and a wisdom that can only come from experience. Think of those moments where you had to stand tall, hold on to your values, and persevere, even when it felt like the world or even your own family stood against you. God has seen each tear, heard each prayer, and through each trial, He has been guiding you toward your higher calling. This journey of separation has one purpose: to ensure you become who you were always meant to be, free from limitations, toxic patterns, and negative cycles. Sometimes, in order to become a healer, a leader, a beacon for others, we first have to walk the path of suffering to know what it feels like, to feel the depth of human struggle. Let this be a reminder that God has designed every step of your path with intention. Your purpose is unique. It's written in your heart. Embrace your spiritual journey, trust in the process, and know that the obstacles you've faced were never meant to define you, but to refine you. When you rise above these hardships, you become an unstoppable force, equipped not only to fulfill your destiny, but to inspire others along the way. And so, hold your head high, keep your spirit strong, and remember, even in moments of loneliness, God's hand has never left you. You are a chosen one, and this separation, this journey, is your sacred preparation. Are you ready to step into your higher calling and embrace this journey of divine preparation? If so, comment below, "I am chosen," to affirm your commitment to rise above limitations and unlock your true potential. Remember, each trial you face is a step closer to becoming who you were meant to be. God is with you every step of the way. Chosen ones, sometimes the path God places us on is one that feels unbearably lonely, especially when it comes to relationships with those who are supposed to love us the most. It may be hard to understand why God allows certain people, even our own mothers or family members, to be hurtful, unkind, or toxic. But know that God never abandons you. Instead, He sets you apart for a purpose. When He allows us to go through painful experiences, it is often to refine us, to strengthen our spirit, and to guide us toward a higher calling. This process of isolation and separation isn't punishment, nor is it God turning His back on you. It's a carefully woven part of His divine plan for your spiritual awakening. In this journey, you might feel misunderstood, as if you're navigating the depths alone. Friends or family who don't understand might criticize, label, or try to discourage you. But remember, you're being led to a place where your purpose and gifts will shine the brightest. God's purpose is rarely visible in the middle of hardship. It often becomes clear only after we've risen through the storms. Each trial molds you, revealing layers of strength, resilience, and faith you never knew you had. Toxic people in your life, yes, even those closest to you, are often the very catalysts God uses to push you into deeper reflection, prayer, and transformation. If your spirit is bruised or your heart is weary, it's because you're being reshaped, renewed, and prepared for a new level of spiritual clarity and purpose. Embrace this season of isolation, because this is where God speaks the loudest. When we're separated from others' voices, opinions, and even negativity, we're able to hear God's voice with clarity. You were chosen not only to endure these challenges, but to rise above them and find peace beyond the pain. He is preparing you to be a beacon for others, a source of hope, strength, and understanding for those who will face similar paths. There's a reason you're going through what you're going through. It's part of your divine assignment. Separation is necessary for elevation, and sometimes that means distancing from even the closest people to us, including family members. Don't see it as rejection. See it as redirection, a powerful way that God is leading you closer to Him and further into your calling. Hold on to your faith. Trust that your path, no matter how tough, is part of a greater journey. These experiences are not only about overcoming personal pain, they're preparing you to fulfill a higher mission. Keep going with the assurance that every wound will be turned into wisdom, every tear into a testimony, and every challenge into a chance for spiritual awakening. God is not abandoning you. He's shaping you, empowering you, and setting you apart so you can rise higher, brighter, and closer to His purpose for you. If you feel that God is speaking to you through this message, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. You're not alone in this journey of separation and transformation. Together, we'll explore how God uses these challenges to mold us, strengthen us, and guide us to a higher purpose. Join our community, and let's walk this path of faith, resilience, and spiritual awakening, hand in hand. Have you ever wondered why God sometimes allows us to face challenges with our families, even from a young age? Why would He permit situations that bring so much heartache and confusion, especially with those closest to us? Sometimes, God allows these experiences to teach us something crucial, to build resilience, and to bring us closer to Him. The pain and difficulty are not without purpose. It's in these moments of isolation that God often reveals himself most profoundly, encouraging us to find strength and clarity through him alone. Imagine how gold is purified. It must pass through intense heat, removing impurities to become something beautiful and valuable. In the same way, God uses our hardships to refine us, often creating space for us to grow, even when we feel misunderstood or rejected. He doesn't want us to depend solely on human approval or comfort, but instead to rely on his unwavering love. "I will never leave you nor forsake you," Deuteronomy 31:6, is his promise, a reminder that even if others fail us, God never will. If we were surrounded only by constant support, we might never learn to stand strong in faith. "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Matthew 11:28. These words are an invitation from God to lean on him fully. When we're isolated, away from others' expectations and opinions, we often discover that God's presence and guidance are all we need. Our trials shape us in ways we don't immediately see, molding us into resilient people who can later lift others. Our experiences, hardships, and victories become a testimony, offering hope to those who are lost or misunderstood. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34:18. Every challenge we face strengthens our character, allowing us to live out the compassion, strength, and love that God has shown us. Instead of dwelling on the pain of difficult relationships, consider what God may be revealing to you through them. What strengths and insights have you gained? Each struggle becomes a step on a path that's drawing you closer to God, helping you rise above and depend on him alone. Solitude isn't punishment. It's often a divine opportunity for growth and transformation, bringing us closer to the person God has always intended us to be. If you've ever wondered why God allows difficult relationships or hardships within our families, reflect on this. Do you believe these challenges are part of God's way of refining us, like gold purified through fire? Comment, "Yes," if you feel he's teaching you through these trials. "No," if you're unsure, or "sometimes" if you're still seeking his purpose. Let's share how God has used our struggles to bring us closer to him. God, in his infinite wisdom, often allows us to experience challenges that feel insurmountable. Yet these very trials are tools of refinement, shaping us into vessels for his purpose. Growing up in a difficult environment, perhaps with a toxic relationship or an unkind family member, is not a sign of God's absence. Rather, it's part of a divine design meant to elevate us to new spiritual heights. These experiences test and strengthen our character, forging a resilience that is rooted in faith. God uses the pressures of life, much like a sculptor chiseling away stone, to reveal the depths of our potential. Spirituality isn't only about tranquility. It's about the ability to grow, endure, and shine through life's adversities. Pain is often the mirror that reveals areas of ourselves we might not have recognized otherwise, our vulnerabilities, our unresolved issues, or even our hidden strengths. Through these challenges, God is not punishing us, but preparing us, ensuring that we become unbreakable. Toxic or difficult relationships become opportunities for us to learn patience, forgiveness, and, most importantly, inner strength. Each setback, each painful moment, becomes a stepping stone toward a deeper understanding of ourselves and God's plan for us. Life is not designed to be easy, but rather to shape us into beings who can embody love, patience, and wisdom. As we overcome our struggles, we inspire others, becoming examples of how faith can bring us through any hardship. In our modern world, where distractions are everywhere and resilience is often tested, the path of spiritual growth calls us to a higher purpose. We are reminded that adversity is not a detour, but a part of our journey toward becoming the individuals God intended us to be. Challenges call us to rise above our circumstances, to develop a faith that is unshakable and real. When we understand that our pain is purposeful, we can find strength, peace, and a greater clarity of purpose. Through each experience, God is forming us, shaping us into vessels of His grace and light, preparing us to carry His message and to uplift others who may face similar trials. Remember that you are being prepared for something greater than you can see. Embrace each trial as part of the spiritual journey, a divine calling to be refined by life's fires. Rise not just for yourself, but for others who will see in you a reflection of hope and resilience. Through every trial, you are not alone. You are being shaped and set apart for a purpose that only you can fulfill. Are you facing challenges that feel overwhelming? Embrace every hardship as part of your journey, knowing that resilience and faith are forged through life's fires. Subscribe to this channel for more inspiration and insight into how God's wisdom can guide us through every challenge, helping us rise, grow, and become vessels of His grace. Let's walk this path of spiritual growth together. You're not alone. For some, the journey of life begins with wounds from those who were meant to be our first protectors. And when it's a mother's love that feels absent or toxic, the hurt can be deep. But understand this, there is divine purpose in this pain. God allowed your mother to be exactly who she is, not to harm you, but to prepare you, to build a unique resilience within you that could only come through such a challenge. Instead of an easy love, you were given a difficult path, and this has been shaping your spirit, helping you see that true strength and peace come from a source beyond human love. You're learning to embrace the reality that earthly relationships, even the ones that are supposed to be nurturing, sometimes fall short. Yet, through this void, God has been creating space in your heart for His love, a love that knows no limits. This isn't about bitterness or blame, but about finding the lesson God planted in this experience. Every time you felt overlooked, misunderstood, or unappreciated, know that it wasn't in vain. God was showing you how to rise above the temporary and to seek something eternal. This journey is teaching you the power of divine love, a love that never leaves, never harms, and always heals. It's helping you see that your worth isn't defined by the love you didn't receive, but by the boundless love that is always available to you. Through the trials with your mother, God has been guiding you to a place where forgiveness, inner peace, and purpose can flourish. Let go of resentment. Instead, hold on to the understanding that you were chosen to transcend this pain, to grow beyond it, and to find strength in God's unwavering love. As you rise higher, remember that every hardship has prepared you for something greater. Embrace the journey, knowing that your life is set apart for a unique purpose. You are not defined by the wounds of the past, but by the grace and love that fill your future. Step forward in that love, and let it guide you toward a life of true peace and strength, knowing that even in the absence of earthly comfort, you are held by a divine, eternal love. Chosen ones, you may wonder why God allowed such a significant challenge in your life, especially when it comes from someone as close as your own mother. The relationship with a parent is meant to be one of love, support, and guidance. Yet for some of us, it can feel like the very source of our deepest pain. This hardship wasn't meant to break you, but to shape you, to awaken a purpose greater than you might imagine. Perhaps God allowed this because He saw your strength, knowing that through your resilience you could rise above and become an example for others. As the author Viktor Frankl wisely said, "When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves." This path you're on is not a random set of events. It's a calling designed for your growth, your awakening, and ultimately, your purpose. The spiritual journey often begins with struggle. Life's most profound lessons rarely come from ease, but rather from the trials that push us beyond our limits. Every moment of feeling unheard, unappreciated, or hurt has contributed to a depth of understanding and compassion that only those who've endured can possess. Ask yourself, what if this experience was meant to teach you resilience and empathy, equipping you to help others in ways only you can? The more we open ourselves to this perspective, the clearer it becomes that even pain has its purpose. As spiritual beings, we often discover our purpose not through what is given, but through what is overcome. This journey requires more than just moving on. It calls for transformation, growth, and ultimately, forgiveness. Forgiving those who have caused us pain, especially within family, is never easy. It's not about excusing the actions, but about setting yourself free from the hold of resentment. As they say, forgiveness doesn't change the past, but it does enlarge the future. By releasing the grip of hurt, you're creating space for healing, growth, and peace. Boundaries become vital too. Part of the lesson here is learning to value your own well-being, to protect your heart and soul, so you can continue on your journey with clarity and strength. This is what it means to embrace spirituality, to find the strength within, to forgive, and to transcend. The experiences that have shaped you, the struggles you have overcome, these are not in vain. They are preparing you to fulfill a purpose that goes beyond your individual journey. Perhaps you're meant to be a light for others walking a similar path. Those who have been through the depths often return with insights and empathy that uplift others. Imagine a world where we all understand our pain as part of a divine design, where our hardships are stepping stones to personal and spiritual transformation. This is the essence of the chosen one's journey, to rise higher, to heal, and to inspire. Would you embrace the calling to be a beacon for others, to show that it's possible to overcome and find peace? The world needs people who have walked through darkness and come back stronger. People who can say, "I made it through, and so can you." You are not just enduring, you are evolving, learning, and growing into the person you were always meant to be. Remember, this path was not chosen by chance. You are here with a purpose, chosen to bring light to others. Embrace it and let your journey shine. God may allow toxic people, even close family members, to enter our lives, not to harm us, but to prepare us for a higher calling. It's as if these challenging relationships are a spiritual training ground, forging our strength and resilience. Painful as it may be, each encounter builds our capacity to endure, learn, and grow. Think of it as spiritual armor, where every hurtful word or unkind action becomes another layer that fortifies us, enabling us to rise above earthly troubles and to fulfill a greater purpose. For those who feel a unique calling, who know deep within that they are among the chosen ones, these hardships are not random. They are divinely orchestrated moments, allowing us to grow in faith, patience, and strength. It's as though God is training us to see our own resilience, to find strength in our spirituality, and to stand firm even when the world feels like a battlefield. Imagine a soldier who endures countless hours of preparation, not for the sake of the hardship itself, but to become ready, to build an inner strength that nothing can shake. In the same way, we are prepared to face the trials that lie ahead, rooted in a foundation that cannot be moved by mere challenges. Today, we encounter countless relationships, expectations, and responsibilities that can sometimes feel overwhelming. By approaching these relationships with a spiritual perspective, we can see them not as sources of frustration, but as opportunities to cultivate forgiveness, patience, and inner peace. Life may feel like a battlefield at times, but each struggle we face builds us up. Toxicity, rejection, disappointment. These aren't signs of our weakness. They're proof of our growth and resilience. God's vision for us extends beyond our immediate understanding, and He allows us to encounter these hardships, to rise above them, to refine our character, and to live out our purpose. When life feels challenging, remember, you're being prepared. You're not just going through these moments, you're growing through them. Each encounter, whether uplifting or painful, serves a divine purpose, pushing you toward a higher level of spiritual maturity and understanding. This journey is a path toward a life filled with wisdom and grace, shaped by the trials that we overcome. So hold on to that faith, knowing that every struggle is part of a grander plan designed to make you stronger, to prepare you to shine, and to embrace a purpose larger than you could have ever imagined. God sometimes places us in difficult family situations to build a resilience that's crucial for fulfilling our unique purpose. Growing up with a challenging relationship, even with someone as close as a mother, can feel deeply painful and confusing. But God allowed this not to harm you, but to prepare you. This journey, as a chosen one, is about spiritual awakening and discovering an inner strength that could only be developed through trials. You were not meant to live an ordinary life. You were destined to rise above, to transcend, and to reach a level of understanding and compassion that few can achieve. Each moment of pain has contributed to a strength beyond the ordinary, a strength designed for the unique demands of God's plan for you. Facing this relationship wasn't just a matter of enduring hardship. It was about building the resilience that would enable you to shine in your calling. The challenges have created a depth of empathy and wisdom in you, a force that can support others who have also struggled. God knew that you would need this strength, so He allowed you to be tested, refined, and prepared for a life of purpose. Your spirit has been forged in the fires of hardship, shaped by each trial to fulfill a destiny that requires strength, patience, and love. There's power in knowing that the battles you faced weren't in vain. They were a vital part of your spiritual awakening. Each hardship has broken open hidden reservoirs of courage and faith within you. This strength isn't just for survival. It's the foundation of a life meant to inspire and uplift others. You were called to be a light in dark places, to bring hope to those who feel lost. Every moment that tested you also prepared you to bring God's wisdom to others, to be a beacon of resilience. You are not alone in this journey. God is with you, and He has been all along, guiding you, lifting you, and preparing you for something far beyond the ordinary. Take pride in your strength, for it is a gift that has come from enduring what many cannot understand. Embrace the purpose that God has placed on your life, and know that every challenge was His way of setting you apart, shaping you for a path that is uniquely yours. If you've come this far, you're on a journey of faith and resilience. Comment, strength through faith, if you believe your trials have prepared you for something greater. For those chosen with a higher spiritual purpose, these trials are not coincidences, but purposeful steps meant to help us rise above earthly limitations and discover our true divine calling. If you had been given an ideal conflict-free family life, would you have the same drive to seek truth, inner strength, and a deeper understanding of spirituality? Difficult relationships, especially with someone as close as a mother, can push us beyond the need for validation, guiding us toward a connection with God that redefines our identity beyond societal or familial expectations. We are not human beings having a spiritual experience, as Teilhard de Chardin once said, but spiritual beings having a human experience. Seeing life this way allows us to view even painful relationships as part of God's training ground, preparing us for a purpose greater than we might imagine. Being chosen means your value isn't tied to external validation, but rooted in the calling God has placed in your heart. Toxicity, even from loved ones, teaches us to focus less on human approval and more on the only validation that matters, God's. Psalm 139 verse 14 reminds us, "I praise you, because I am fearfully and wonderfully made." Let this truth sink in, shifting your focus from past hurts to the healing that only God can provide. Each trial, each painful encounter, is an opportunity to strengthen your faith, hone your spiritual identity, and fulfill the unique mission God has designed for you. Toxic relationships often reveal valuable lessons about self-love, boundaries, and spiritual independence. Learning these lessons liberates us from needing validation from others and draws us closer to the only one who truly knows our worth. Romans 8 verse 28 says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." This includes even the difficulties of a challenging family dynamic, all of which can be transformed into something beautiful in God's plan. Are you ready to redefine yourself beyond roles you were born into or others' expectations? If you're ready to, comment, "I am chosen" below. This journey is about aligning with your divine purpose and shedding false identities that keep you bound. You are more than someone's child or friend. You are a chosen one, marked by God for a purpose that may be hidden to others, but is deeply known within your spirit. Trust that every part of this journey is intentional, and that even the hardest relationships have meaning in God's larger plan for your life. Embrace this calling and let it guide you toward becoming who you were meant to be. Strong, compassionate, wise, and firmly rooted in divine truth. As we reach the end of this powerful message, remember, chosen ones, that the trials and challenges in our closest relationships, especially with family, have a purpose beyond what we can often see. God allows these experiences not to harm us, but to help us rise above, to build resilience, faith, and a deeper connection to his purpose. Each hardship has strengthened you, shaping you into someone ready to fulfill a unique calling. Embrace this journey with gratitude, knowing that every step, even the difficult ones, is part of God's plan to elevate you. Let's take a moment to reflect. How have these experiences shaped your path? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's support each other as we continue to grow. If you believe in this message and feel moved by it, consider subscribing and joining our spiritual wisdom community for more guidance on this path. Remember, you are not alone, and every trial you face is preparing you to rise higher. Keep the faith and let God's purpose unfold in your life.